Hey guys, I have wanted to do this type of video for a while. To be honest, doing the research for it drained me. I knew this type of stuff existed, but covering it is just like, it just makes you realise exactly how stigmatized mental illness is. So I went on Amazon, and I'm not saying that Amazon are they're definitely not the only place that sell these types of things, but you can buy mental illness merchandise because mental illness is a trend and it's cool. I'm gonna put the pictures in. In fact, I should probably sit like this. I'm gonna put the pictures in like somewhere here, or at least try to. So the first one that we have, we'll just get to it, is I hate being bipolar. It's awesome. Bipolar is one of the other illnesses that I don't know if I've talked about. It's like this hardcore rock chip angry type thing, like it's made out to be badass, and I just don't understand, and I hate the way that it's taking the piss out of somebody's like mood, like it's a mood disorder, so people suffer from severe mood swings. It's not like I hate being bipolar, it's awesome. For a start, you can't be bipolar, nor is it awesome to suffer from any illness, but we won't get into that. I'm just calling this shit out. This is stuff that is genuinely sold on Amazon. You can buy it in all different colours, and even the reviews say, love the different colours. None of the reviews, as far as I could find, for any of these things that I'm about to show you, call them out. None of them seem to think it's wrong. Imagine saying, I hate being cancer, it's awesome, or some shit like that. I mean, I can't think of a cool slur for cancer, or a cool slur for having pancreatic cancer, or stomachache, or kidney failure, or measles. Like, it's always mental illness. It's all the time. I can't keep calm. I'm bipolar. Again, another lovely piss take out of bipolar people, because let's just slag off the mentally ill. Let's treat the mentally ill like they're not really suffering. What's all the fuss about? Like, I can wear a t-shirt about it and take the piss out of your pain, of everything you've ever been through. Bipolar isn't about keeping calm. It's literally an illness. Like, I can't even explain. If you're too stupid to understand that bipolar is an illness, you're the one with the problem, not the person with bipolar. Can we stop saying that I'm bipolar, I'm this, I'm that? You are not anything. You can't be an illness. You cannot be an illness. Even if your t-shirt says you can, you can't. You are not an illness. And these t-shirts are disgusting. I thought I had social anxiety, but it turns out I hate people. Now, this really pisses me off, because it makes out like people don't really have social anxiety. They're just like not people. That is not the case at all. Social anxiety literally stops you leaving your house. Anxiety stops you leaving your house. Any form of anxiety isn't cute, and it's not like this people hating thing. It's not a thing you can control. It's nothing to do with your personality. It is an illness. All of these make the person with the illness sound like it's a personality trait, and like it defines a person. Paranoid, depression, anxiety, hard times. Like, yeah, let's just totally degrade what it means to suffer with an illness here. Like, let's put it on a t-shirt and, oh, hard times. Like, oh, it's so sad that that you spilt bleach on your t-shirt type of, I don't know. It diminishes the impact that an illness actually has on people. Like, it's not hard times if you've got anxiety or paranoia or depression. It is literally debilitating. Why is this cool? Like, if I went out on the street wearing like kidney failure, brain tumor, constipation, people would stare at me, but people will walk past this stuff. They won't even say anything. They won't say anything. Walk up to the club, like, what up? I have social anxiety, and I want to go home. What? I don't know. I can't. There is no comment. It's just disgusting. Like, I want to make a comment. I can't make a comment. Again, it's nothing to do with not being a sociable person. It's a shaming thing, isn't it? It's like shaming somebody for having social anxiety, because if you say you have social anxiety, actually everybody else has it too. Like, everybody who doesn't like people We can make jokes about it. Ha ha ha. You're not really suffering. Get over it. Cute, but a little psycho. No, being a psychopath or suffering from some sort of illness beginning with the term psycho, like psychosis, is not cute. It hurts people. It really hurts people. Like, people die from that shit. People are also totally normal, can I point out. This is the other stigma that says that being like slightly mental, as long as you're not too mental, as long as you can wear it on a t-shirt and put cute in front of it, as long as you're not murdering people, then we're just little psycho, like little psychopaths, a special snowflake type people. Oh, poor them. But if you're really a psycho, you're killing those children, going to prison. What is this? This is disgusting. Psycho as fuck. What is that supposed to mean? When psycho is a prefix. It isn't like a description of a person. It's a prefix. Like it belongs in front of other words. It describes things to do with the brain or the mind. Like it doesn't make sense. It's a bit like take any other prefix and use it as an adjective or use it as like a noun. It makes no sense. Redheads make the best. Now let's just like throw ginger people into this too and bully them. Like, redheads make the best psychos. Not sure I understand that, but yeah, apparently redheads make the best mentally ill people. I like cooking my family and my pets. Use commas. Don't be a psycho. Don't have words. When did society get to this point where it was like, when you don't use the correct grammar, that's when we can just like start throwing around these horrendous phrases like Nazi. That's a totally different subject, but Nazi is like a scum of the earth thing to call somebody because they didn't use a comma, or like the scum of the earth thing to call somebody because, you know, somebody else corrected them on some grammar. You do know what a Nazi is and what Nazis did to people, don't you? It's not like you can just throw that term around because someone didn't use a comma. You're almost implying that the Holocaust has no meaning and like that you can make a joke out of it, and I don't think that's right. Maybe that's just me. Same thing with like this psycho thing. Someone didn't use a comma and you're like calling them a psycho. I don't really get that. I don't really get where the link with that is. Psycho is not, to be psychopathic is nothing to do with grammar. That is just so humiliating. Not all psychopaths kill people. I'm actually getting upset. That's the thing. Psychopaths are not killers all the time. Some of them are, some of them aren't. And the word psycho shouldn't even be used like this. This is the incorrect way to use psycho. Psycho, like I said, is a prefix. The next shirt is, I have CDO. It's like OCD, but the letters are in alphabetical order, like they should be. If you want to know why this isn't cool, please go and watch a video, which I will link in the card up here right now. The worst part of this wasn't just the shirt and the fact that it makes out that like OCD is just this like reorganization thing. It was a review left by somebody who had actually bought it for their daughter with OCD. It says, "My daughter loves this shirt and will wear it proudly. It makes OCD acceptable. Thank you." And I won't say the name, but I will put the comment here so you can see it. This kind of, I don't even know where to start. For a start, why are you buying your daughter with OCD a shirt that stigmatizes OCD? Why in the name of fuck would you do that? Like, what is wrong with you? Wearing a t-shirt does not make something cool. Wearing a t-shirt slamming a mental illness does not make your daughter acceptable, and that's backwards. OCD isn't acceptable or unacceptable, but you're making it unacceptable by her going out wearing that t-shirt that stigmatizes mental illness. Like, I hope you're watching this. Please come and watch this. Please be watching this, because honestly, I cannot comprehend your stupidity. Something that is so stigmatized. It's one of the most common phrases you hear people say, I'm so OCD about that. You can't be OCD. OCD is not a cleaning thing. OCD is not an organizing thing. And it's certainly not cool to make it out like it is on a t-shirt and make out like people with OCD are like everybody else is laughing like a joke. We can laugh at those people with OCD because it's hilarious. No. Since when did wearing a t-shirt make an illness acceptable? If an illness isn't acceptable to you, screw you! Screw you! What is wrong with you? Why would you do that to your own daughter? Like, what is wrong with you? The voices in my head have already killed you 3 times. I've not covered this. I've not covered why the voices in my head might be unacceptable. But it is not funny that people hear voices, okay? Like, it is a symptom of a few mental illnesses, which maybe I'll do a video about. But if you can imagine how scared you would be if you didn't know you had an illness and then you could hear voices and you knew that shit like this existed and people would just laugh at you if you told them. Can you see why this might be wrong? It's even got a knife above it. Like, people have killed themselves because they've heard voices telling them to do it. I don't think that makes it funny. I think that's kind of bad. I mean, not all voices, again, like, this is the stigmatization for you. Like, not all voices that people hear tell them to commit suicide or anything like that. It literally depends on the person. They're called like hallucinations, auditory hallucinations, so like hearing voices or hearing music. You can hear loads of things, but making a joke out of something that would not be funny if you suffered from it. Like, I don't think you get it. If you suffered from it, you would not find it funny. It's not cool to just slam something purely because you don't understand it. It is not cool to laugh at people who suffer from something because you don't understand it. It is not cool. Now, this next thing that I'm going to talk about really upset me. My channel doesn't really cover trans issues, but my friend found this beautiful t-shirt, Redbubble I think it's off. There is one that says tranny, which in case you don't know is a total slur and nobody should be saying it. It has violent connotations. It is a disgusting word and you have no right to go around using that phrase or to call people that. Just respect people. Please just respect people. It's not hard for you to just say trans person or transgender person, not a transgender, not tranny, none of that crap. Just respect people for their identity and respect that people heard that before they got killed for being trans. Like, even if you didn't know before, hearing me say that should click in with you that that's wrong. And it's certainly not the kind of shit you want to be wearing on a t-shirt. It's the same as wearing, like, some disgusting racist slur on a t-shirt. It doesn't make you cool. It doesn't, like, it says nothing about you but that you're a scumbag, frankly. And I just, there is no excuse for that. And if somebody watching this has bought that, go away. And then there's this other t-shirt. It is a t-shirt that, if it wasn't already made bad enough by the fact that it says ladies only, because, like, women are so in danger from, like, trans people. Like, I've been attacked by so many trans people in my life. It's unreal. Like, I am surrounded by trans people and I'm alive. Like, what the hell is going on? My best friend is trans and he's not dangerous. He's like one of the most beautiful people I've ever met. And, like, for somebody to, like, stigmatize somebody that I love with this absolute bullshit that has no evidence to back it up. Like, nobody has ever been attacked by a trans person in a toilet. No trans person goes to the toilet to attack people. They go to the toilet because that's the toilet they want to fucking use. And if you've got an issue with that, I don't know what to say to you other than maybe use your toilet at home because you've clearly got toilet issues. Like, if I take 2 toilets and put them in front of you, can you tell me which one's for males and which one's for females? Can you really tell me that? I don't think you can tell me that. But if it wasn't made bad enough by that, it depicts a woman shooting a trans person. Even if for some strange reason you can't get your head around a trans person being allowed to use their preferred toilet, because, you know, you're allowed to use your preferred toilet if you are cis. Like, you are allowed to just go into the toilet that you want to go into and use it, and that's all they want to do, because, you know, they want to use a toilet. And if you can't get that into your head, you should be able to get into your head that depicting a person killing a trans person isn't cool or like to any degree. What the hell is wrong with people? Why the hell is this on a site? Why the hell is this something you can buy? Like, what century do I live in? I feel sorry for the people that buy this crap. Like, you must live with some real internalized hate. Like, you need to get help. You know that trans people get this accusation that they're just being over the top about bathrooms, that, like, you know, they're making a big fuss, and like, what's your issue? That it's just a bathroom, calm down about it. This is the kind of shit that they put up with every day of their lives. Like, just people making, that's a death threat. If you go outside and you wear that t-shirt, you are basically threatening people, and you think that's okay. I don't understand that. I don't get that. And I'm slightly worried about you, and and you're probably the same person that would go around with a t-shirt that said psycho on it. Like, that's slightly hypocritical considering what you mean when you wear that t-shirt, you know? I don't follow. There is something wrong with you. Can I just add to that, being trans is not a mental illness. Like, this is another thing. When people don't understand somebody's identity, they like just slam it under they're just mentally ill, because that's another thing we don't understand. And if we don't understand something, we'll just throw it being mentally ill. Like, no, it's not a mental illness, it's somebody's identity, and you should respect that. And if you can't respect that, then you shouldn't expect anyone else to respect your identity. I can't talk about this anymore. It's too disgusting, to be quite honest. I don't even I don't I don't know how to finish this video. I don't know, like, I can't believe it. Like, this is just I'm lost. Humanity cannot resort to this. Like, this is just unacceptable. Anyway, I'm gonna go. See you on my next video, and I'm sorry for all the people that are not scummy enough to wear these t-shirts and are actually affected by them, because, like, but this is exactly why I do this, because we need to call this out. And, like, we can't let people like that sell this type of stuff and buy this type of stuff, we can't let them dictate and tell us that the things that we suffer from don't matter. And that includes, like, that's just everybody in the minority group. Don't let people tell you that something doesn't matter. If it hurts you, if it's getting you killed, like, if your identity is getting you killed, if, like, walking into a toilet is getting you killed, you should be fighting that. I will fight with you. Like, that is sick. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Bye.